Welcome back to our program. We're talking about the B and Courtney Street project. It's one of the bonded projects by the Transportation Sales Tax Program, also known as Roadwise. And I've gotten these gentlemen, along with some others that you've just seen, to talk to us about their experience now that the project has been completed. Thanks for talking with us for just a moment. How does it look out there to you, and how long have you been around this area and doing this work?
I've been working at the VA for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And before they started the project, the road was pretty bad. Flooding was very bad. Flooding would come all the way up to the side of the street, up into the sidewalk. And
I heard the sidewalks would buckle sometimes.
They did buckle.
Did they?
They sure did.
Does that happen now?
It does not.
And now, when you remove a car from here in front of the hospital and take it to wherever it's going to be parked, because this is valet parking,
Right.
What sort of trouble did you have before the project?
Well, when it would rain or when the tide was high, it was virtually impossible to drive through B Street in front of the VA hospital. Cars would stall out. A lot of rust on our vehicles. We have a shuttle. It's practically rusted out from all the running back and forth during the water when it would rise. But now it's great. I mean, it does flood, but it doesn't flood nearly as bad as it did.
How did things go before we got this project underway? Did you find that people were complaining about it? What was going on in the minds of the public that you were dealing with?
Lots of complaining. A lot of people said that they filed complaints, but nobody was listening. Then they finally started working on the street, and things worked very well. I mean, they did a great job on it, I think.
Now, sir, you walk
Yeah.
into this area. Are you a patient or are you visiting?
Patient.
You're a patient
Yeah,
here?
I'm a
Were you in the
veteran.
military?
Yes, ma'am.
And what part of the military?
Army.
The Army. Thank you very much for serving us.
Hey, thank you for thanking me.
Tell me about your travails here. Did you walk? And when you walked, what sort of difficulties before the project?
I have to change a whole lot of courses, you know what I mean? I see the water up ahead. I have to go this way and come that way and come to the back way or something, you know what I mean? Just
Yes.
to get here. And, you know, like, like he said, it's gotten better. And years ago, man, the waters get up so high, I saw cats and boats. Really. And that's the truth. Cats and boats. And boats.
A guy in a boat?
Yeah.
Where?
Right across the street. In a boat, yeah.
Was he trying to be funny, or was he
No,
just trying to get here?
Trying to get here. That's right.
And did you know the person?
No, I didn't know him, but I said, damn, that's one way coming.
It was pretty difficult for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And that water must have gone up quite a few inches or feet or what?
Feet. Yeah, man, it's pretty high. You know?
So when you walk here now, how is it, especially with the crosswalks and
Well,
being able to get that traffic to slow down for you some?
It's better. It's better. You know, I could just make my straight direct road here. Come down Spring Street, you know, and I jump a few puddles a little bit, but I get up here, you know, it's a little bit too much water. I can get across.
So it's a lot better.
Yeah.
We're glad to hear that.
Yeah,
And thank you for talking with me. I
Hey.
appreciate you very much.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you to both of you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it a lot. We really do. It's amazing what people feel about a project like this. You would think, well, it's just a project. It's just a street that's been widened. It's just a street that's been repaved. But it's not been like that, as we were talking to the various people who are in and out of this area, whether they're walking on bicycles, if they're in cars, if they're moving cars, if they're visiting their family, if they're patients. And we got to also talk with a number of veterans, and that was that was a very great experience for me, especially. So there you have it. We have B Street, B and Courtney Street, that is, the project, one of the earlier projects under the Transportation Sales Tax Program. It was one of the bonded projects, and we're going to give you some statistics on what we did exactly out here, and so watch your screen for that. But until the next time, this is Cheryl Harleston with Charleston County Roadwise, the Transportation Sales Tax Program, coming from VA Hospital in downtown Charleston. For more information, visit us on tst.charlestoncounty.org. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.